Hey there, welcome to day 38 of our Let's Grow annual challenge. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom, and we are again working on the SOAP framework with respect to an area and aspect of our relationship, our most challenging relationship. And I don't know if it's my most challenging, but it's a relationship that I always want to improve. That is my relationship with my sister. So that's what I'm working through the SOAP framework on. And we are on the A, which stands for action. We need to analyze alternatives, the options that we looked at yesterday, and say, okay, which one are we going to take action on now? Normally this happens really, really fast, like almost immediately. We go through all 4 steps, but we're breaking it down piece by piece so we can practice and really dive deep and have a tool to help us with each of the different steps so we can make this process our own. So we can automate it, make it a habit and something that we do automatically so we can guarantee that whenever we're faced with a challenge or a setback or an obstacle or something that's giving us a hard time, we will get the best possible result for us. We will act on the thing that's best for us. So yesterday I brainstormed 10 different things I could possibly do to fill the gap between where my relationship is with my sisters and where I want it to be. And the 3 I selected were established communication guidelines, because guess what? We're not necessarily the best communicators with one another. We all talk over each other. We all interrupt. Bad habit. We listen, but usually there's 2 or 3 of us talking at the same time. Whenever there's Skype calls or not Skype calls, gosh, where did I even say Skype? FaceTime calls and video calling is pretty hilarious in our family, because so are family gatherings, right? Everybody's talking at once. The second one that I chose was create shared experiences or shared traditions. We have lots of shared traditions because we've been together. My youngest sister just turned 60, so all of us have been together at least 60 years. So we have a lot of shared traditions. We also have a lot of history and a lot of baggage and a lot of emotions that goes right along with that. And then the third one I chose was celebrate each other's achievements. And I think this one's really important because I think we celebrate each other and root each other on, but not nearly as openly and as well as we could, because we are so different. So how do I decide between those choices and alternatives? Which one am I going to act on if I'm looking at those alternatives? Because they're all 3 options are really pretty different, right? So the tool, and I listed a whole bunch of different tools that we'll go through this year as we go through the SOAP framework each month. But I think the one I'll use today is consider the risks and rewards or risks and benefits of doing any one of these options. And I have not done it. You can see I set it up in my book, but I haven't done it yet. But today, our action item for today is to look at your 3 alternatives, do a pros and cons, plus or minus, risk or rewards analysis for each one. It doesn't have to be hard. You just look at, you say, okay, establishing communication guidelines. What's the risk of that? The risk is they're not going to do it. I remember I tried to get us all to play this quarters game when we went on a weekend to the cabin one time. And basically 2 of us did it. 2 of us absolutely positively cheated and didn't do it at all and pretended and didn't communicate at all. So there's a high risk of it not working in my past experience. The second one, but what are the benefits? If it works, it'd be great. Then creating shared experiences. We're planning a trip together right now, although I think one sister already bowed out. So I guess that hasn't worked out very well for us. But what are the risks and benefits of having different shared experiences? And then finally, what are the risks and benefits or risks and rewards of finding ways to celebrate one another's accomplishments and doing that in a more, maybe a little bit more formal way or a more conscious way than we have in the past. So I'm going to pick one of those today. I'll do my risk and rewards. I'll pick the one and I'm going to act on it today. So we're going to figure out which one we're going to do. And sometimes when we brainstorm a list like that, what we need to do, and almost always, it pops to the top of the list and we take action on that immediately. So today I'm going to take action and you're going to take action on something to begin filling the gap between where you are and where you want to be with respect to your relationship. All right, questions, hit me up. Guide 2 of the Let's Grow Annual Challenge private Facebook group page has a write-up. I think it's I can't read my own writing. I think it's either Tanya or Yolanda, a story. I can't remember. And when I need a magnifying glass, I do not have one. I think it's Yolanda's story. It's either Tanya or Yolanda. It doesn't matter. But there's a story there that uses this, how do I pick among alternatives and take action to improve relationship? I think I did a sister one too, or sibling one. I think she's got there's 8 kids, so 4 girls and 4 boys. And of course, the boys get along famously and the girls do not. Imagine that. All right. Any questions, hit me up. Otherwise, have an awesome day. And I will, of course, be with you tomorrow for the P in our soap process. Have a great day.